Hey, what's going on, fuckers? This is MaceValor once again. Now check this out. So this is going to be another Amazon video, but real quick, I just want to say thanks for all the fucking love lately. My channel's been doing fucking great, mainly because I've been posting a lot more. I know I've been focusing on the Amazon stuff right now, but that's because it's what I'm doing. In time, I'll do other bullshit, whatever. But I do want to say that I have noticed that a lot of females have now been watching. It used to be primarily just males, and now I've got a 10.5% of my viewers are fucking females. So, I should be a little bit nicer. Anyway, so thanks for all the love and all that jazz. So, what I kind of want to get into today is there was someone that commented in, I don't even remember which fucking video it was, but they commented in one of my videos not too long ago, and, you know, it was something very sketchy. Where was it? I'm a computer engineer. Oh, right here, this one. Right. I'm a computer engineer, and I find the way to get blocks 40 hours a week using my system. If you are interested, please send me an email, and I will give you a test drive for free. If you like, let's make business. And then, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so this right here, Amazon Flex Driver 2017 at gmail.com. I'm going to preface this by saying, fuck them. But I'm going to kind of go into the reasons why I came to the ultimate conclusion. This is the email thread that I received, and like I said, from the very beginning I felt really suspicious of all this, and this is something I wanted to touch on in the video, but now that it kind of presented itself to me, this is the perfect opportunity. So, remember, I went into this not wanting to do any of this shit, but give the guy a little bit of information, and let him give me the rest. So this is basically where I'm at. Hey, this is MaceValor. So how do you get the hours? This is my number one focal point. I need to know what his method is if I'm going to be involved with it. And this is obviously how I know it's a scam, because the number one way you know the things that are a scam is that the person presenting the idea does not give all the information, either because they do not have it or because the shit is sketchy as fuck. In this case, it's sketchy as fuck. Like I said, I'll talk more about the ins and outs of it near the end, but let's focus on the emails. Let's talk first. Your city, please. You, city, please. So obviously this is a foreigner, right? No disrespect to any foreigners. We live in fucking America. Yeah, fucking come on in, be a part of the American dream. Fuck it, who gives a shit, right? I let him know. Las Vegas, which, if he's watching my videos, he should know where, like, all this stuff that I talk, all these questions he's asking me, I display in my videos. So I already can tell you he does not watch my videos. So his commenting on it is, I guarantee you, he's doing several types of comments, the same type of comments in other people's Amazon videos. I know this just because he's not even fucking watching mine, just based on the questions that he asked. How many hours do you usually get every day? And I'm honest. Well, if I'm lucky, I get 4, typically 1 block every other day. I can get more, I can try. The English is fucking horrible. I can try get more blocks for you, smiley face. Well, emojis are just fucking the universal language. Okay, well, ignore my grammar. Okay, that's cool, but how so? Once again, reiterating the fact, how does this process work? First things first. I give 8-hour sample. If you like, we can make business. What you? And that's literally where it ends. What you? Like, what do I think? Yeah, sure, sounds pretty good. How does this work exactly? Like others, I need your login and password and a whole day to check what time your station put blocks for you. Okay, could I give you that later today? I have a block coming up at 10:30. Also, I need to know a little about this and how it exactly works. For all I know, you can go into my account, get me blocks, but also get my payment information. I need to know I can trust you and not screw me over. Sure. What the fuck does sure mean? Okay, once again, when you're in correspondence with these people, they're going to give themselves as much time as they need to formulate whatever response. So instead of just taking the time to kind of wrap his mind around what I'm saying, he just writes back automatically, sure. Instead of answering any of my issues. Did you read my last email? You didn't answer any of my concerns. And then here's the part where he's like, wants to act like he's all high and mighty. Like he's so much better than me and that I'm fucking nothing to him. I'm trying to do this with the... Okay. We already have more than 200 drivers, UK and US, and we like to keep them. So we don't care about your information. So you don't need to be afraid. Like that doesn't really assure me of anything. Whatever. I have option for you in this case. I can set up your computer or phone system so that you can use as much as you... So the English is so bad. It's like, so you can use as much you can. We charge $250 a month to get the blocks for you. We always get 4 8 hour a day, depend on the station and how they works. $1,000 a week if you work 8 $8 an hour. 8 hours. Well, not necessarily, but I would say roughly, but I wouldn't say exactly. We charge $350 per setup system for you and give you what you think. Interested, but still need to know what this system is exactly. Imagine something can get the blocks without you putting your hands on. Is like drive a car without a driver. Do you get? So basically what this is, now I'm going to show you this real quick. And I'm not going to lie, the scheduling is so fucking horrible when it comes to Amazon. It's hard to find an answer for it, which is why comments down below if you have any suggestions for Amazon to fix their fucked up scheduling. I've even looked at apps that could do the auto tapper thing, and there really isn't any. I mean, there are ways you can do it with either a rooted phone or something. Here's one that I downloaded, never went forward with it because it's like I just can't be fucked with it, honestly. Literally just what is it, like usually between 5:30 and 6 in the morning I just sit there doing this shit for a while, and it does fine by me. I honestly don't know all the ins and outs of it. There are so many other people in whatever area that you're in that got a better handle on when certain blocks are released, but typically it's as needed. I don't get reservation blocks all the time. I've actually gotten an email for reservation once. And actually, one time I was sitting there just randomly throughout the day, just opened the app, refreshed it, and there was one sitting right there for me. So the whole thing is really random, and that particular one was actually for several days in advance. So it's really kind of all over the fucking place. But with a lot of these that I've seen, and I've seen a lot of people talk about different areas of the U.S. and where they find the biggest problems, and I think Miami, Florida was one where it's just fucking horrible for people that are trying to drive there, because the entire market is built up, and no offense, but let's just fucking call it what it is. There's a lot of foreigners out there that, you know, they are engineers to some level, and they have a grasp on how these systems work. And what they do is they create these mini servers. And what the servers do is they then tie into a particular Amazon Flex account, and then, from my understanding, create some sort of like their mini server will be set up with an account, and it'll be run on an emulation of an Android. And so what happens is then that emulation of the Android will do the auto click for it, and so then it kind of just runs on that system. So it's not good. There's a lot of people out there that do similar things like this that will hook people up and like essentially like guarantee them blocks and sell them this shit. And this is one of the reasons why it's so hard for people to actually get time to actually go out and do these deliveries. I think that, like I've said a million times, what Amazon is doing here is fantastic. I think it's great for them. It's a good way to cut their overhead costs, but at the same time deliver their products like in ways that they, you know, it's better for them and their consumers and all that shit. I think it's great, but the problem is this problem with scheduling and how it's so easily to be hacked like this. There are several different ways that they can fix this. Number one, they can make it so the device that you block is the device that you get a block on is the device that you have to use when you go in. That's one way they can cut down on stuff like this. It's just a crapshoot, really. I wish I had the answers, but once again, I am still relatively new to this. I've probably been doing this about a month and a half, somewhere. Lately I've been getting more, but mainly because of the season, gearing up towards Christmas. There's a lot more blocks that are coming in. So just for this quick video, I just wanted to throw this out there and say, hey, this shit is a problem, and it really does need to be addressed. The problem that I have with Amazon is that it seems like they're turning a blind eye to it. It's like this old PR thing. If you don't acknowledge what is wrong, then you really can't be held accountable for it. Nerdy comparison. Look at Wizards of the Coast if any of you guys play Magic the Gathering, technically Hasbro. They will not acknowledge the fact that their playing card stock is of extremely poor quality over the last few years. If they acknowledge openly, like with their consumers, hey, we apologize that the card stock is not the same quality as it used to be, then they're open for a fucking lawsuit. With Amazon, they got a little bit of wiggle room. They could acknowledge that their shit's fucked up and still be kind of fine because, remember, we're just independent contractors. We're not fucking employees or anything. Anyway, so I digress. If you guys got any ideas, throw them in the comment section down below. Also, since I'm fucking here, I'm going to do a nice quick little plug for you guys. I love using TubeBuddy. For myself, it's great to take a lot of this information that you can see here, you can just see on your regular YouTube analytics, but at the same time, it kind of really goes deep down into like your tags and getting your videos seen and everything. I like using it. I pay for it. I love it, and it's actually, since I've been using it, I mean, hell, like, where am I? Since I've started using it, like right around here, like I've been seeing an incline like never before. Wait, when was it? Oh, get the hell out of here. Yeah, so since beginning of November is when I actually paid for the service and actually started utilizing it. And so from early November all the way up until now, I've been on the rise, all because of the tools that it presents me. That's just for me paying for it. I'm not saying that you should go out and pay for it, but even if you're someone that wants to like kind of get a little bit of an insight, you can go in, you can download the extension, and you know, like let me quick example. You can basically see anyone's analytics. So it's a great way for you to kind of gauge your competition in a certain field or whatever, and see what other people are posting, see their engagement levels and whatnot. Or if you're just, you know, curious about, shut up. Okay, if you're curious just about what the hell's going on, like here's Linus Tech Tips. Here's one of his videos that he released today, and he gives you a really good condensed version of what you. This is all the free shit. This all here comes with the free shit. So if you want to download it and kind of take a look at what, you know, a similar video might be earning or how many views it's getting, and you can see its tags and all that shit. It's fucking great. I mean, even if you use it for the free stuff, you still get a little bit of the tag help. You still get some of that even with the free stuff. So if you want to kind of help gauge your YouTube channel and see where it's going, I definitely recommend TubeBuddy. I tried vidIQ before, but I came into some fucking issues with those assholes. But the YouTube channel's got some great insight, but the actual service itself, it's just me personally, I'm never going to go back to them. But anyway, MaceValor. Comment love in the thing below. This is rambling on. I gotta work another one because there's some other shit about Amazon that I would love to discuss. MaceValor. Wait, it's always on this side, right? There y'all.